Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys my budget setup for both the 45 and 9mm calibers of the Vector. Since its price hike, I have not really seen any Vectors a lot in the game. Well, it seems like a very anti-budget weapon, given that both the versions come in around 93,000 rubles, and as a base starting price for a gun, especially at SMG, that can be a real turnoff. But I think it's the opposite, and I feel like if you know what you're doing and how to mod it out, it can become a really great budget weapon. So for both the budget weapon setups I have in the 9mm and the 45, they're fairly simple. Both have the CAC vertical grip that you can buy from skier level 1, and both feature the Cobra sight with the shade. The shade is not even 1,000 rubles to add on, so you might as well. And I believe you do get an ergonomics boost. Yep, 3 ergonomics for less than 1,000 rubles. Definitely worth it. And then for the 45, you're going to want to add the 45 ACP flash hider, and then for the 9mm you're going to want to add the carbon brake MPX TACOM muzzle brake, which can be bought at Peacekeeper level 3, I believe. And that's pretty much it. The 45 version is going to use the 30 rounder, and then the 9mm is going to use the big sticks because they're pretty cheap once you unlock them. And that's really it for the budget weapon. And looking at the 45, it doesn't really cost a lot more, or cost much more than the gun itself. And we just take off the things it already comes with. 108k. That seems really good for a budget weapon, and when we're only coming up from 89k, it seems like a really good setup, and especially since the gun already has low recoil and has good handling. We look at the 9mm, take off the things that already come with it, and we're looking at 119k, which is a bit more pricey than the other one for the 45, but still not bad for a budget, because I feel like a good budget range is somewhere within 120 to 100, maybe 40-ish k. And for these being fucking deleters, I would say this is a budget weapon everybody should be using. For suppressor options, the 45 has the Omega suppressor, which comes in about 40k. If you're looking to add that, it's going to probably come around 150k, a little above what I would consider to be budget, but I mean, if you're looking for a silenced Vector, then there you go. For the 9mm, it's very cheap to add a suppressor, especially with this coming in at 7k, about 7k rubles. The 9mm rotor suppressor is only 12k, and for a suppressor, that is an amazing deal. Even though it has terrible ergo, for a suppressor, that's just an insane price. And if you're really trying to be sneaky or trying to get into night raids, going suppressed, this is a steal and definitely something you should consider, because that's only gonna add a little couple thousand rubles. If you're really wanting to save though, especially for the 9mm, you can instead opt instead of the MPX TACOM muzzle brake, you can go for the flash hider. The flash hider is only 1,500 rubles, and the muzzle brake is about 7. So if you want to go with that, then just to save money, then it's totally great to go with that. You're only looking at a difference in 2 vertical recoil points. Looking at ammo for the 45 caliber Vector, I would definitely go with the APs for filling mags, and then go with the FMJs if you really need a budget or you can't spend a whole lot on the ammo, and or if you just need some spare ammo to pack your mags. So you're going to be definitely bringing a lot of bullets if you also want to fill mags with the APs. So I'd recommend bringing FMJs to fill mags. That way you'll probably only bring in roughly about 120 to 150 APs rather than like 250 to 300, depending on how much mags and ammo you want to bring. So FMJs for backup or as a budget bullet, definitely I would go with the APs, especially since they're really cheap. They come in at $4 a bullet, and if you buy in bulk, you do save somewhere around like 40 to 50 some dollars. It's definitely a steal, especially if you like using the Vector, and I would just go with the APs. For the 9mm, I would go with the 6.3s. 7 and 31 is just not worth it. It's around 1,600 rubles per bullet, and that just seems as a lot for a 9mm round, especially since I believe it only does around the same as MA55A1, which MA55A1 is good, and 7 and 31 is good, but the price is just very high, and you can get M855A1 for much, much cheaper. It costs a lot, I think, just because of the output you're gonna get with SMGs. So I wouldn't go with 7N31 unless you have it lying around. Then definitely use it with the Vector. Your Vector is your best choice, other than the MP9. The MP9 doesn't have the greatest handling, so if you have them lying around, great. But I would go with APs to fill mags, and then I'd probably go with PST GZH to either as backup ammo, and or if you need budget ammo, then these are great to work with. Anyways, I believe that's all I have to say about these budget vectors. If you guys enjoyed, let me know in the comments below. I'm probably going to come out with some more budget guides, and I'm going to do this thing called budget kits, where not only am I going to give you the gun, but I'm going to tell you everything to buy for a run. So you got the gun, you got the parts, bag, ammo, face cover, headwear, fucking, do you need a fucking bitch whipper to go with it? Going to be covering all of that in these kits, so let me know if that's something you guys want to see, or if you have anything specific you want to see. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed the rest of the video. The rest of the video is going to be footage I have with vectors. They're not going to be the same builds, and I don't know if I feature both the 9mm and the 45, but I hope you guys enjoy, and please comment, like, and subscribe. Thank you.
Checking this room now, make sure he's not hiding.
You may have went downstairs, upstairs is closed. Unless he's holding it. Oh, yep.
He's holding it?
Nice. Is he on the roof?
Yeah.
Okay, can I check to see if he has headphones?
Yeah, he's got headphones.
Sick.
Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck. Wait. No, I killed the guy upstairs and I didn't loot him. I killed that guy. Oh, there's two. Son of a bitch. You're one. Knocked one? Or killed one?
That's 3.
I'm pretty sure it's... Oh, yep, fire. He's got an ultimate,
Push down.
I think you're in the wrong door.
Yep.
Oh, smoke grenade. Oh, what a bougie M4.
Yeah, they both have, the two of them have bougie and 4.
I'm gonna search for nades. Can you watch that?
Yep.
Just go. Alright, raiders might come out. Yep. Oh, fuck, I'm blind.
Full flashed.
No. I can't. No, I'm dead! What the fuck? Where's my flash resistance? Oh my god, are you kidding me? Damn it!